2025 opening session and keynote address. Please welcome National League for Nursing Chair, Dr. Patricia Shartnack, and President and CEO, Dr. Beverly Melnyk.
Good evening. It's wonderful to see you all here. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the staff of the National League for Nursing, welcome to the 2025 National League for Nursing Education Summit. Our theme this year is the challenge, unraveling the mysteries of AI. And what a challenge it has been. I'm sure that all of us have been engaged in one way or another in how AI is rapidly reshaping the way we educate our students, as well as the promise and perhaps the peril it may hold in the future. There is an exceptional lineup of speakers to talk about AI at this year's summit, including today's keynote address and the Deborah Spunt Lecture and the National Faculty Meeting on Friday. The faculty meeting also offers an opportunity for more discussion, so I hope you will plan to be there. In fact, we are pleased to see so many of you with us this year, given the enormous importance of this topic. We have nearly 1,300 attendees here. Wow! Very impressive, almost as many as last year. So thank you for joining us for another major event.
Colleagues, the need to unravel the mysteries of AI and its impact on nursing education is the reason why it is so important for you to attend our general sessions. Shortly, you will hear from a national expert on integrating AI into nursing education. During the National Faculty Meeting, you'll learn more about the AI revolution in nursing education and how it continues to evolve as we consider the benefits and risks of AI for our students and faculty in practice. And AI will be the focus of this year's Deborah Spunt Lecture as we explore how nurse educators can maximize AI to transform simulation-based learning and extend its impact across the curriculum. Many of our concurrent sessions tackle this topic too. So, you are here at just the right time for important takeaways and lessons learned that you can apply to your program or classroom.
Before we start to hear from those speakers, though, we would like to acknowledge some of the nursing education leaders and luminaries with us at this summit. As NLN Chair, it is now my honor to recognize the members of the NLN Board of Governors whose wisdom and guidance is very greatly appreciated. If you are present, please stand as I call your names. NLN Chair-elect Yolanda Van Riel, North Carolina Central University and First Health of the Carolinas Moore Regional Hospital. Treasurer Mark Hand, East Carolina University College of Nursing. Secretary Tidra Smith, University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Nursing. And on the Board of Governors, Majida Albana, College of Nursing at Qatar University. Anne Fink, Villanova University, M. Louise Fitzpatrick College of Nursing. Rebecca Hill, MGH Institute of Health Professions School of Nursing. Susie Kane, Jane Does, Advocate Health. Cheryl Hoyne. And Mark Vogt, Galen College of Nursing. He has his personal fan club. It is also my honor to acknowledge the NLN past presidents and NLN chairs, whose expertise and leadership kept us on course and still does. If you are present, please stand as I call your names. Elaine Tagliarini, Anne Bevere, and Kathleen Poindexter. Thank you. We also have a special award this year for our past presidents and NLN chairs. The Champions of Good Trouble Award, honoring their courage, collaboration, service, tenacity, leadership, and advocacy. This award is named in honor of Congressional Representative John Lewis, who passed away a few years ago. During the 1960s, he said it was important to engage in good trouble, necessary trouble, to achieve change. And this became his North Star, as we like to say, throughout his entire life. The award is dedicated to the past presidents and NLN chairs of the NLN Board of Governors, whose good trouble has shaped the future of nursing education. 3 of those past presidents and NLN chairs are here with us today. We would ask them to join me on stage to receive this award. Elaine Tagliarini, Anne Bevere, and Kathleen Poindexter. While we do not have the actual award, it will be sent to them. It is good trouble, but we will take a picture. Bev just wanted you all to know if anyone sees it floating around somewhere, please deliver it to us. We will get to the rightful owners. Thank you again for your outstanding service to the NLN and to nursing education. We would also like to recognize an anniversary. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the National Institute of Nursing Research, or NINR. The NINR leads nursing research to solve pressing health challenges and inform practice and policy, optimizing health and advancing health equity into the future. That is according to its mission. This is of vital importance to everyday Americans and directly impacts the care that they receive from nurses. Here's a special message from Dr. Courtney Atkin, Acting Director at the NINR, to all of you here with us at the NLN Summit.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Courtney Acklin, the Acting Director of the National Institute of Nursing Research, and it's my honor to welcome you to the 2025 National League for Nursing's Education Summit. First, I want to express my gratitude for the vital role you play in shaping the future of nursing. Your dedication to nurturing and inspiring the next generation of nurses and nurse scientists is truly invaluable and fundamental to advancing health outcomes. As you embark on this enriching summit today, I'm excited to share that NINR is celebrating its 40th anniversary of advancing nursing research. Our capstone scientific symposium, marking 4 decades of progress, is taking place concurrently with your event. I would like to take the liberty of noting how this parallel timing underscores the interconnected nature of nursing education and research. Your work as educators serves as the starting point of such an important continuum that is vital to the work we do. The clinical training you provide, coupled with the research skills you instill, empowers nurse scientists to ask the crucial questions and design studies that truly make a difference in people's lives. This unique combination allows us to address real-world challenges with a person-centered, holistic perspective that is the hallmark of nursing. The research we support at NINR leverages this distinctive nursing viewpoint to tackle complex health issues. In fact, our mission at NINR is to lead nursing research to solve pressing health challenges and inform practice and policy, optimizing health for all. We specifically aim to support research that builds upon the foundation that you all provide to those you train and teach. The skills that enable nurse scientists to consider not just the individual, but also the broader context that includes the conditions of daily life and the systems that impact their families and communities is the cornerstone of the work we support. Like all of you here today, we are deeply committed to training and mentoring the next generation of nurse scientists. So much so that we are the second leading institute across the 27 institutes and centers at NIH and percentage of our budget spent on training. We spend approximately a quarter of our budget supporting individual, up-and-coming researchers, as well as in supporting the institutional programs to join us in training the next generation. We also provide free opportunities to enrich the skills and tools that are being provided by our academic partners. For example, this year we hosted an AI bootcamp to help nurse scientists apply artificial intelligence in their work and to offer practical guidance for how AI can best improve care delivery. We also hosted a workshop on examining school health by starting with discussions on identifying gaps and opportunities for how nursing research can promote healthy schools while preventing chronic disease for all students and elevating the essential role of school nurses. As you delve into the exciting sessions ahead of you today, remember that your work resonates far beyond the classroom. Please consider how the work we do at NINR can inform and enhance your educational practices and how the nurses you train today might contribute to the research breakthroughs of tomorrow. The progress we have made over the past 4 decades and the impact we continue to have would not be possible without the dedication, creativity, and collaboration of nurse scientists, clinicians, educators, and the broader nursing community across the country. Your work is the foundation of everything we do, and we are deeply grateful for it. Thank you again for inviting me to join you today and for your work to advance nursing education. Enjoy your summit.
What a powerful testimony about nursing education. Congratulations to the NINR for their decades of leadership and their positive, powerful impact on the health of all Americans. Now, I'm going to do a rinse and repeat and ask the 3 presidents, past chairs, to join me because we found the award. Thank you to FedEx. Now, I'm going to turn it back over to our President and CEO, Dr. Beverly Malone, to recognize some of our wonderful supporters who helped make this year's summit possible.
Colleagues, we couldn't have hosted this year's summit without our sponsors. Please wait until we have acknowledged all of them before your applause. We first thank our very special and very first superhero sponsor, Nightingale College. In addition to sponsoring the summit, Nightingale once again sponsored this morning's Inner Foundation Super Educator 5K. We next thank Lindell Medical, Galen College of Nursing, and Florida State University College of Nursing for being our prestigious diamond sponsors. NLN Publishing Partners Walters Fleur is sponsoring our Thursday lunch as this year's gold sponsor. Long-time sponsor, Duquesne University School of Nursing, is once again supporting the summit at the silver level, along with Vanderbilt University School of Nursing and True Merit, which are sponsoring the honors convocation and faculty meeting, respectively. Our bronze sponsor, and the ones helping to keep you energized with morning coffee breaks, are University of South Florida College of Nursing and University of Central Florida College of Nursing. We're so honored by all the Floridian support we've received this year. Our three summit champion sponsors are Columbia Southern University, Elsevier, and Nurse Hub. We love our summit champions. Finally, a special shout out to HealthySimulation.com for their support of the NLN and of the summit. Please join me in a warm round of applause for our sponsors. Please stop by our sponsors' booths and find out more about the important work they are doing for nursing education. You will see them listed in the exhibitor directory that you picked up during registration, or you can find them in your Summit app. Thank you all for all your support of the Summit and of the NLN. Let's now have another big round of applause for our sponsors. Next, on behalf of the NLN Foundation for Nursing Education and Chair Patrick Robinson, extraordinaire, we extend our deepest thanks, as we always do, to all those who have contributed to the Foundation throughout the year. Special thanks to the NLN Foundation Advisory Council, which includes Kate Campbell of Truland, Karen Cox of Chamberlain University, Jason Dunn of Arizona College, Alf Christian Dibdahl of Lairdal Medical, Renee Herzing of Herzing University, Shelley Johnson of Joyce University, Natalie Jones of Crowley, Rhonda Laws of Luxuria, Ken Lefkowitz of Hughes, Hubbard and Reed LLP, Andrew Lingo of Health Carousel, Michael Maynard of In-Place Software, Matt Marino of Education Management Solutions, Ryan Rivera of SimX VR Medical Simulation, Ryan Smoltz of Patient Ready, Mikael Schneider of Nightingale College, Janet Smith-Hill of SSM Health, Morgan Taylor of Archer Review, Rosalind Thompson of F.A. Davis, Mark Vogt of Galen College of Nursing, Keith Weeks of Safe Medicaid, Rebecca Wheeler of Oxford Medical Simulation, Abdel Youssef of Unitech College, and Malcolm Youngren of Pacific College of Health and Science. And I'm also a member of the Advisory Council, and I won't repeat my name, plus two members who have chosen to remain anonymous. And unless they want to identify themselves now, they will remain anonymous. I would also like to thank the 2025 NLN Academy for Nursing Education Fellows and the 2025 NLN Centers of Excellence for their class-giving contributions. All benefactors of the NLN Foundation can be found on the Summit Thank You All outside in the lobby. We thank our generous partners and sponsors for the following initiatives. NLN Chamberlain University College of Nursing Center for the Science of Nursing Education, Dr. Karen Cox, President of Chamberlain University. NLN Walden University College of Nursing Institute for Social Determinants of Health and Social Change, Dr. Sue Suba, Chief Academic Officer, and Dr. Andrea Lindell, Dean Emeritus at the Walden University College of Nursing. NLN Leadership Institute, Mark Vogt, CEO of Galen College of Nursing. We celebrate them and their support for the NLN and for their ongoing commitment to making an outstanding difference in nursing education. Colleagues, please join me in a warm round of appreciation applause for all of these sponsors and partners. Finally, I would like to thank everyone who considers or who is considering making a donation, and especially those who are doing more than just considering making a donation to the NLN Foundation for the Summit. You can find ways to give online through the Summit app or visit the NLN booth in the exhibit hall to donate and spin the wheel for a prize. I now turn it back over to my colleague, my chair, Patricia.
Thank you, Bernadette. I would also like to thank the many people who so generously give of their time, talent, and energy to support the goals and the mission of the NLN. I want to thank you all. So now it's time for some awards. And I am pleased to recognize two exceptional NLN President Award winners this year. The NLN President's Award honors leaders in healthcare who are bright and shining examples of the NLN core values of caring, integrity, diversity and inclusion, and excellence. These individuals have dedicated their life's work to advancing the health of the nation and the global community. And I am pleased to know both of them very well, and am honored to have them being honored today. So first, prior to joining Walden University as Dean of the College of Nursing, while also serving as Laureate Health Sciences Specialist for the Health Sciences Laureate International Universities, our first awardee, Dr. Andrea Lindell, co-founded and served as interim dean of the College of Health Sciences at the University of Cincinnati. She has also served as dean and professor at the university's College of Nursing, as well as associate senior vice president for academic affairs in the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. Her tenure there and at Walden was distinguished by the seeding of international collaborations with universities in Seoul, South Korea, Mexico City, and Kyoto, Japan, among others. Since retiring, she has consulted nationally and internationally, sharing her expertise in program development, curriculum design and implementation, program evaluation strategies, and accreditation processes. Please join me in welcoming President's Award winner, Dr. Andrea Lindell.
Thank you. Those of you who know me know I can't leave without saying a few words. So to start off, I would like to say, good afternoon, everyone. I stand before you tonight, humbled with deep gratitude and being so honored to have received this award. The award I never imagined receiving when I first stepped into adulthood with dreams of becoming an airline stewardess. My dream was quickly grounded when I told I was too tall for the role. Now remember, this was many years ago, and I was almost 5'10". At that time, it felt like a rejection, but as it often does in life, it detoured me to greater things, something greater. Nursing wasn't part of my original plan or journey, but a reroute. I call it my unplanned journey. Nursing became my purpose, and I applied on a whim. I was accepted, and from that moment on, I find myself, and still find myself, on the path that would take me throughout my entire career, in places I could never have imagined. Through my career, I've been privileged to have opportunities to work with many wonderful people in many diverse communities here and throughout the world. Whether developing educational and practice partnerships, creating curriculum transformations with and between institutions and with other stakeholders, leadership in the education of future nurses, and even breaking the glass ceiling to become a member on corporate boards. My profession as a nurse was paramount. I have seen healthcare and education in places I never would have believed as a young girl from a small town in Pennsylvania that one would ever go. I gained and learned much from others as I hope they have from me. I am so fortunate and proud to be first in these efforts to see the ripple effect that cause creating lasting change. I want to take a moment to thank the Lord, whose guidance and grace have carried me through every chapter of this journey. To my late husband, whose love and belief in me never wavered, and my children, whom I joy, my sisters, and Kathleen and her husband Peter here are tonight in the audience. There they are. Yay! And all the friends and colleagues who supported me, worked with me, challenged me, and often reminded me of who I am. A heartfelt thank to you, to the National League of Nursing, Dr. Beverly Malone, CEO, Dr. Patricia Shartnack, NLN Chair, not only for this award tonight, but for the visionary leadership in elevating the profession of nursing, for believing in the power of ideas, new ideas that you'll learn in AI, that challenge and convene and offer convention to inspire progress. All of you, your commitment and innovation in ideas exemplified in what Beverly mentioned, the NLN Walden Institute for Social Change and Determinants of Health. And finally, to each and every one of you, and nurses who are not here, to every nurses in the journey that incorporates and enters changes, please know that your story matters. Sometimes the detour is a destination. Sometimes the plan we didn't plan leads us to exactly where we're meant to be. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Andrea. Your words were very moving. On behalf of the NLN board and the entire NLN family, we want to congratulate you. Now I'd like to introduce our second President's Award winner. And again, I know her personally. I got to travel, I have to tell this anecdote, on a flight to Florida with her. It was a delayed flight. And anyone who knows me, I am not a happy flyer if my flights are delayed. And there's this wonderful person who says she has rose-colored glasses, and really she does, and she was joyful the entire time. It was so painful for me, because she was like, oh, it's just a little delayed, a few hours delayed. We arrived 2 in the morning, and she was joyful. So I just want you to know her, not only is she an incredible leader, but really does speak and profess what she says. So, our second President's Award winner, an inspirational speaker, author, leader, innovator, and entrepreneur, Dr. Bernadette Melnyk. You all know her. All right, so Dr. Melnyk helped put evidence-based practice on the map, while also gaining distinction as an expert in mental health, population health, and well-being, intervention research, and organizational culture change. She has led the evidence-based practice, or EBP, movement in nursing since the late 1990s, and her book, Evidence-Based Practice in Nursing and Healthcare, A Guide to Best Practice, is widely used in baccalaureate and advanced degree nursing and health sciences curricula across the U.S. and globally. She founded the Helene Fold Health Trust National Institute for Evidence-Based Practice in Nursing during her long tenure in various senior administrative and teaching roles at the Ohio State University. Dr. Melnyk was also the inaugural Helene Fold Health Trust Professor of Evidence-Based Practice in OSU's College of Nursing. Please join me in welcoming President's Award winner, Dr. Bernadette Melnyk.
I am deeply humbled and blessed to receive this award this evening. Awards are best when they come by total surprise, like this one did when our wonderful chair, Patricia, called me. And I love the story she told about me. I can actually call myself a good troublemaker now, instead of a positive deviant, which is what I've always thought of myself as. I really want to thank and please, everybody, give a big dose of vitamin G to both Patricia, Bev, and the board when you see them throughout the summer, because they have done an incredible job for nursing education, and I want to thank and applaud them. I have a big question to ask each and every one of you. If I could be your fairy god person today, what are you gonna do 3, 5, 7, 10 years from today if you know you cannot fail? People often ask me, Bern, what's your secret sauce? How have you made the impact that you have made in your career? Now, I grew up in a small, poor, rural, coal mining town in southwestern Pennsylvania. My dad was a coal miner. We struggled financially. And when I was 15, my mother sneezed, stroked out, and died right in front of me. The saddest part of my mom's story, she visited her family dog a week before she died because she was suffering from severe headaches, given a prescription that she never filled for high blood pressure. Behavior change. It's character building, isn't it? Even in ourselves. But what doesn't break us, so it doesn't matter the circumstances that you are in or where you came from. If you have a big enough dream and you keep it in front of you, you keep your dream bigger than your fears, bigger than the negativity around you, because it's gonna come. When you're a pioneer and you're an innovator, you're gonna meet with a lot of skepticism. People will tell you, that's a crazy idea. That'll never, ever happen. Do you know how many times I've gotten looked at like I have 3 heads? It used to ruffle my feathers a bit, but now when I put a dream out there and people look at me like I have 3 heads, I smile and I say to myself, I'm on the right track, and I keep going. So my secret sauce, the ability to dream big, the second D, to discover. The most successful people in life dream big and take risks. That's what discovery is all about. And then they persist through what I call the character builders that you are gonna run into until you accomplish your dreams. Anything worth getting is worth persisting through the character builders. Lastly, we gotta take good self-care. The data on nurses is heartbreaking to me. We have higher rates of burnout, depression, suicide, chronic disease than the general population. Self-care is not selfish. We can't take care of others unless we take care of ourselves. So please prioritize that. Lastly, I want to thank my wonderful husband, John, my 3 daughters, who have been with me during a lot character-building times in the pursuit of my dreams. So everybody keep dreaming, discovering, and delivering, and taking great self-care. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Andrea and Bernadette for their well-deserved recognition as NLN President's Award winners. And thank you, as always, to our highly esteemed NLN Chair, Dr. Patricia Sharpman, and to the entire Board of Governors Summit. Now I have just a few important announcements as we conclude today's opening session. As you should have already read and experienced, you must, this is where I repeat myself several times, you must scan your badge prior, that means before, to entering every session. To receive CEU credit, you also need to scan your badge within the first 10 minutes of the start of each session. So you scan your badge, but it has to be done within the first 10 minutes. You will not, never ever, be able to scan your badge at the end of the session. It is a hopeless cause by that time. Additionally, only scan your badge just one time per session. Repeating it will not work. Listen for the beep. Scanning your badge twice will invalidate the scan, and you will not be listed in the attendance list to receive credit, no matter how much you beg and plead. This goes for both the concurrent sessions and selected general sessions held in this room. The NLN is just unable to retroactively scan you into a session. So please be sure that you don't forget. Now this is important because your unique CEU evaluation will be tied to the sessions for which you scanned yourself in. You will receive an email following the summit with a link to complete your online evaluation and download your certificate. You have 60 days to complete the process to receive credit for the summit. So if you're like me, please complete it right away so you don't forget that it's there. Also, if you haven't already done so, please download the award-winning NLN Summit mobile app, sponsored by Lindell Medical. Just search for NLN events in the Apple Store or Google Play. With the app, you can stay up to date with the latest announcements, find your way around the summit schedule, and engage with other attendees through the social wall. Finally, it's not too soon to start planning for next year. The NLN 2026 Education Summit will be held on September 23rd to the 25th in Washington, D.C. I can hear how excited you all are about coming to the most calm, uninteresting, boring city in the world. Information about abstracts for that event will soon be on NLN.org. In the meantime, please save the date and plan to attend. Colleagues, now it's time for the opening reception, exhibits, and posters. I am so looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you all for coming.